to today?
We are off to see a new client.
Alison and vet nurse Amber are on the move in Brisbane.
You want to have a cuddle? Hi. I got Charlie 6 years ago from a animal rescue shelter. Oh, get the spot. Oh, how nice is that?
Owner Montana is devoted to her special girl, Charlie.
She means a lot to me. She's a very calm cat. It's an extension of me.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you. This is Amber, our vet nurse.
Hi, lovely to meet you.
Hi, Charlie.
So with Charlie, a couple of little things that have been happening here and there, and I'm starting to get a bit worried that they're all connected and something more is going on with her. You'll probably be able to see some of her dandruff and some flakiness in her.
Yeah, she's shedding quite a bit. Even when I stroke her, there's quite a bit of hair
The
coming
shedding is a worry, but then the concerning thing was that when she goes to the litter and goes to the toilet, there is a little bit of blood sometimes in her stools.
Oh, wow. And is the blood red or is it brown colour?
It's red.
It's a red, okay.
Blood in a cat's poo is just not normal, so this could be something very serious.
All right, well, we might pop her into the van,
Yep.
have a better look, and just give her a good check over and see if we can get to the bottom of it. That is a worry.
Thank you.
Hey Charlie, welcome.
So Charlie looks actually quite bright and happy. She's a young, active cat, and she looks quite healthy on the onset.
How old is she now?
6. She was 7 in March.
My goodness. Look at how much she's shedding at the moment, isn't it? I know she's a bit stressed, but that's quite a lot.
When we take a closer look at her coat, it's just not a healthy looking skin.
Yeah, that fur is quite flaky. The good thing about her being black is you can actually see it just come up when you're...
top, yeah.
There's no cuts or pus or anything like that. It's just literally quite dry.
Very dry.
Can often be a sign of a deficiency in the diet. Yeah. Now she's up to date, you said, with all her flea, tick and worming prevention, which is good. So we know that's all covered, which is great.
Flaky skin and shedding more than usual is a definite sign that something's not quite right. But I'm not going to rule anything out until we get a sense of what's happening internally.
Let's have a feel of that tummy, sweetie. So tummy's nice and soft. She's not particularly upset besides just it being quite a funny position to be in. Obviously it's a little bit uncomfortable, but she's not in pain. And her bowels actually feel soft and empty, so that's good. So I'm presuming she has done a poo in the last 24 hours?
Yes.
Okay.
Good news is Charlie is not constipated, but bleeding from the bottom is definitely not normal, so I do need to get a bit more information.
I actually have a sample here.
Oh, perfect.
Montana actually has collected a sample of Charlie's poo, which she's kept nicely for me in the fridge.
Just got the cat litter in there as well, but you see how it's quite sort of nuggety-like, almost like little small stones?
That could explain why it's actually traumatizing Charlie's bowel on the way out. It's causing a bit of ulceration, and that's where that fresh blood is coming from.
All right, Charlie, let's pop you away. Hey,
I think she'll
thank you for being so good. Hey, get you back up. Pop you in the carrier, safe and sound, and I'll just have a chat to Mum.
So at this point, with Charlie's skin and her poo, it's looking that this might be all related to actually her diet. She's actually quite happy and bright. She's eating. She's her normal happy self, but just her bowel movements and her skin just aren't 100% healthy.
Okay, let's see how you like your new food.
So I'm going to recommend that we slowly introduce Hill's prescription diet gastrointestinal.
Charlie!
You don't chop and change a pet's diet straight away, that we slowly introduce the new food and reduce the old food, because the gut can be quite sensitive to drastic changes.
Oh. There you go. What do you think?
There's definitely no objections here.
What I'm hoping with this diet is that Charlie's going to feel a lot more comfortable going to the toilet, that she's not going to have any more of that fresh blood that we are thinking is coming from the poo being too hard, and also that she regains that health to her coat.
It also comes in a wet food, which is great. So we'll see if you like this too, Charlie. Well, come try your food. Oh, there you go.
It was good to know that it was just an easy change of diet is going to definitely help her. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen, so fingers crossed it all goes great.